Okay, so now I'm connected to Steam, so let's go inside side effect, let's jump. And for this game, I want to play a clear character who presents the gameplay. So fire is pretty much good, but repetitive. Water is too complicated to the first let's play. Poison could be good, but I don't want to play poison. I don't know why. Poison mechanic is good, but I don't like it. I just dislike it. So it will be Oddmund or maybe Dralphye. Necrom and the White are too hard currently. So I will use probably Dralphye. So Dralphye is a Ice class. So let's start the game, and the first event is a Great Wolf. So the Great Wolf. Let's look. Okay, so the goal is just to kill this wolf. It has 50 HP and 50 Earth, which is 50 Earth is a lot, but there is only one, so why not? So take a look at my spells. I have this one, who does 2 damage. Alright, it is probably my main spell, but it is mana expensive. The other spell is this one. It also does 2 damage, but only if the pieces is frozen. Pieces can be frozen depending its ice. It means that if I have 20 ice here, I have 20% chance to be frozen. And if the piece is frozen, I can use this spell. The first spell makes the pieces frozen instantly, but really expensive. I mean 12 mana, 40, and an income of 19, so depends of ton of things. Ice Rock does no damage except from a night, and it applies ice. The last one is a Blizzard. Blizzard is put on pieces, and if the pieces on the tile, okay, it's not put on the pieces actually. It's put on the tile. It's right on here. And if the pieces on the tile is frozen with a blizzard, it does damage. Otherwise, it just applies ice. So I have no strategy. I think I will just use this one and over again and over again and over again. I know this event pretty well, and I will try something. I'm sure it's not really difficult. I assume it's not. The only thing I want to is to keep a maximum of mana in order to kill minions. I prefer to send rooks from pawns, because on pawns I have a bonus, a nice bonus. Actually, knight is pretty good. Is it possible to send one from a knight? I think it is. It's -1, but yes, why not? And okay, I still have 5 mana up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll be okay. Skip the turn. So what I'm doing is to remove Earth, and I will see what I will do with this. But what I want is to use these spells and hit both minions and the king. But I'm not sure I'm able to do this actually, because if I check the area, the normal area is here, so it's impossible for me to do something. On the rook, I have this one, but again, I'm not correctly placed. The boss is too far away, and maybe on the bishop here, check, no. See, yes, it is possible actually. I just have to have my black bishop here, so I will do this. Black bishop is here. Fortunately, the diagonal is okay. So 2 mana, I go here, and I use an ice pillar, hitting both of them. It's really cool. Unfortunately, this one is not dead. There is 1 HP left, but I can use a rock. It's not expensive in mana, and it's okay. Now I will keep the mana up for the next turn. I change the camera angle so we can see what boss does. Okay, here we need a rook this time. I have a rook here, it is under a blizzard, so maybe I want to move it. I have blizzard here, blizzard on my king. No, it's on the bishops, right? Okay, blizzard is not really... I still have earth, so it's okay. I just need to keep my... to bring my rook here, so... the optimization is... I have to move the pawn. One move. If I go here, I know the boss will go... maybe it will not move, but... if I move this pawn, I remove it from the blizzard, and if I move this rook, I'll also remove it from the blizzard. So I will do this. I have to move the bishop also, because I want my rook to be here, and if I use this spell on the rook, I will hit my bishops. Just move it here. I'm not sure it's the best placement, but it will be okay. And again, one, and I can do 2 of them because the rook has more than 50 water. And again, I just have to send a rook on this one, and okay, so the bishop was not the correct place because I want to put my knight here, but there is a bishop. And on the other hand, I can put my other knight here, but there is my rook. So unfortunately, I have to move either the rook or the bishop. Or maybe I will not move them, I will just move the knight 2 times here, so I have the diagonal, and I can send a rook with -1 HP. So again, the boss is losing HP and minions are all dead. Well, the rook is still the pieces we want here. So I just have to put this one and going for this. Moreover, it was inside a blizzard, so I'm glad to remove this. And 1 and 2. Now I want to kill this one again, so I can just move this knight on this tile. Again, there was a blizzard, so it's okay for me. And send the rook. This is my strategy, and it seems to work. I start to go up, so I hope it will be frozen and me able to use this spell. Well, bad luck. Oh, there is an Hattie here, yes. Okay, unfortunately, this minion is not well placed. If I go with a bishop, yes, I need to have the white bishop here. Unfortunately, I will eat my pieces, but I wonder if it is a real... Oh shit! I did a mistake. I fucking did a mistake. Well, yes, and it is a mistake, and it's not, because I want to have my white bishop here, and if I goes here, I will eat this tile, this tile, this tile, and this tile. So moving the knight was not expected, but it's a mistake for me. But it is okay. So I also remove this pawn, so I can move my bishop here and place where I want. And here I can hit the boss, I can hit the minion, and my pawn. It's collateral damage, but I'm sorry, dude. You will not die, I'm sure. Okay, and for the last one, I will use this knight. Mana keeps going down. Currently, I can kill everything, but maybe in 1 or 2 turns it will not be possible anymore. Oh, of course, the boss is not moving because of blah blah blah. So maybe it's time to use the normal one. I can use the knight, but turning tiles into ice tile is not interesting for me. And using range from the king is also not interesting for me. I mean, maybe I can... no, I can't hit the boss. So, where can you go? You can go here, but you will not go here because I have a rook. You can go here, but also you will not go here because I have a bishop. Here I have a bishop and a pawn, so... I can go with my pawn, 1, 2, and use this spell again. Unfortunately, the pawn has only 1 energy, so it means I can use the spell only 1 time. So I prefer having the rook. But fortunately, it will cost an insane amount of mana. And maybe I don't have enough mana. Let me think a little. I can take this rook, put it here. It's 2 mana. Then put it here, so it's 4 mana. I use this spell twice, so it is 4 and 14, so it means 18 mana. And after that, I know, you don't know why, but I know I have to remove the rook, so it is 20 mana, and this one will not die. Maybe I will let him live 1 time. I will just use 1 spell and move out. So I keep my mana up. Okay, this one will not die this turn, but I hope its placement will allow me to do something cool. Well, unfortunately not. But at least with the bishop, I can kill this one in 2 spells and hurting this one. And again, this one will live, and I can't do anything about this. Wait. I will hit my pawn, I will hit my knight, but whatever, I want to keep the mana up. So, collateral damage again, not a problem. 27, I have 12. You know what? I mean, the wolf seems to not move, so I will use Blizzard here. If he does not move, it will increase the ice by turn, and if I have more chance for the species to be frozen, I can use the ice spear, sorry. There are blazers everywhere. Okay, this one starts to be cursed. Best move is this one, I think. One, two. I remove the rook, and maybe I can do this one, so I kill this wolf and I hurt this one. But I also just put my knight here and use a rook. Moving the knight and use a rook is less expensive, so let's go. Okay, Fenrir is frozen. So I can use the Ice Spire. Unfortunately, Ice Spire does more damage with the king, but the king has not enough energy here, only one book. So I have to use something else. And by something else, oh, but there is another move. Okay, I'm not sure, because I can use, for example, the Ice Spire here. It does -5 damage for 5 mana. But if I put my Rook here, I can use Ice Spire and it's the boss and both minions. And my bishop, but who cares? I don't want minions. I mean, I know the thing. If I let minions going up, I will just die. I think I will. And what I should do now is maybe just use a Pilar. But how? I have 10 mana, so I can use one. Or yes, but two rocks does 6 mana, so and I have to move both knights. It is better to use an Ice Pilar. Where is the question? I should have a pieces here. 1, 2, and 7. 1, 2, and 7. So there is no more minions. Well, I wanted to use an Ice Spear, but unfortunately, not enough mana. Okay, so we are turn 10. This is a middle game, and every piece of mine has now one book more, and every AI pieces have 3 strengths more, or attack, or whatever. And 17 HP. So now it is possible to use the Ice Spear from the king. And could be really interesting though. Unfortunately, I have nothing really good to do, so I will keep my mana up again. Just doing this. And yes, I want you to be able to use the Ice Spear if the boss is frozen. And there is a half chance to be frozen, approximately. Yes, it is. So there is a good occasion for me to use an Ice Spire. Unfortunately, I have to move my king a lot, a fucking lot. God damn it. Maybe it's more interesting to only use the Ice Spire from the pawn. I mean, I have a perfect place here for the rook, and I assume I can do everything. How many cures it is? 3%. Okay, I hope. Oh shit! Of course, 3%, guys. 3%, but 3% inside a video game. It is more like 20%, you know. So unfortunately for me, I can't kill every ads, but I will burst the boss. Still move the rook, by the way. Most of my pieces are frozen currently. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, again, so. 3, it does 2 damage, -2. Well, again, I can try something here, but is it a good idea? I'm not sure. This knight is frozen. This knight is not frozen, but there is a 24, not 24, 14 chance for my spell to fail. And what I should do is first using twice this spell here. Seems to be optimized. And actually, there are I can use this one. The boss is dead, and the event is finished. So we have two possibilities. We can go inside the Infernal Machine and inside the jungle. I don't know which one is better for the eyes. I think the jungle is easier. But the Infernal Machine is so cool. I like this event. So first, I will open the. Oh god, shit. Okay, there is a mistake of me. I forgot to put the shop as it should be. So normally I should have only two choices. But you know what? You know what? I will just use a random generator and doing like it works. So here, random 2.0. So okay, I have two shops. So 1 on 4. I have the first one and I have the third. So is available the shop and the mercenary camp. I will open the shop, only the shop. So here we have the Cursed Gargoyle and we have the Cure Potion, which is a combo by itself, but I don't want to play Cures. I have nothing in Cures. I can upgrade the shop one time, maybe. Okay, the main shareholder can be cool, but the Holy Grail is also insane. I mean, both of them are insane, but I have not enough money. Well, I will do nothing. Just going inside the jungle, and I will see what I do. So, about rewards now. Oh, so the Blessed Bypass. I don't like this spell. I don't want to use it, but basically if you bypass one of your pieces, it applies health. When it is 3 books, the Queen has 3 books, but on the Queen the effect change. It applies 6 holy instead of HP. Well, maybe, I don't know. A Feather can be cool. It is not a useful spell, but it is a quality of life who removes fire and converts it into air. Very useful on fire events. And I know there are fire events. Okay, this is water, 4 books. I'm not prepared. This is also 4 books. I'm not prepared for this one. Water spells cost a lot of books because of the water mechanic. But I can't do anything with this. So target the pieces, the frozen pieces, and remove the frozen effect. Applies blah 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 to all pieces around and makes them frozen. I'm surprised because 6 mana is very expensive for this effect. But making pieces frozen will help me to use and control the ice spire, but I need more mana in order to do something like this. Fire Meteor, no. And the Thunder of Fog Moon. I fucking love these spells. I think I will take it. I'm taking it. And I have hesitation between the Ice Explosion, but the Ice Explosion is really for later. I can't use it right now. I can just take golds. I mean, let's go for golds.